What's good, crew? It's Rubber Captain coming back at you with another video. And today, we got another special Pb Luffy video for y'all boys. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, this is the removal build. For those of y'all out there who like the Lucci type build that I created a while back, this is a OP10 version of that. Since we don't have Gecko, we do got to utilize some different things. But hey, man, if you like content like this, make sure y'all hit that like and that sub button for your boy, man. Let's get into this deck list. Alright, crew. So, here we go. This is the removal build. I don't know what happened to all my footage for this build, so we're gonna make some new footage live with y'all boys, Hey, sometimes we do some live footage. If y'all like the live gameplay, hey, let me know in the comments down below. But we got our leader, of course. For this build, we're running 4 of the Zorojoros. And we've been over this card 1,000 times, so if you want to know what this card does, just watch any of my previous videos. I'm only going to go over the new cards I have in this build. We're running one of the 10 drops. I still like 10 drop, but for a removal build, we're only running one because we don't want to see too many of these. 4 Black Marias, pretty much standard in any of my builds. We're running 4 of the Sanjis, pretty much standard in any of my builds. We're running 4 of the Frankies. This is pretty much standard in any of my builds as well. We're only running 3 of the Ronozoros because we did want to cut down on some of the bricks that doesn't remove. So, only 3 Ronozoros. We're running 3 of the Kados. I like 3 right now. I would go up if needed, but 3's been working out pretty good for this build. We're running 3 of the Onamis, another cycler in the build. Another standard card for my build. I'm running 2 of the Surus. This 2k counter also give one of your opponent's characters -2. You can combo this with some of our removal and hit some bigger bodies. But other than that, it's just 2k counter. We got 4 of the Ishos. This is our Gecko Mori replacement. It's a great card when you surprise your opponent, as long as they don't know you're running it. If they play around it, then they're going to be low cards in hand anyways, but his effect says Dawn times 1, your turn, all of your opponents get -3 cost. So this helps us remove some big bodies, with our Kato or our Sanji. Also, on play, if your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, they trash 2 cards. So this is great for playing out on your 8 Dawn turn, 9 Dawn turn, whatever. Making them trash 2 cards. They don't get to choose, that's another great thing. So you can hit some of their important cards out of their hand. Also, it's a just looming threat as long as it's on the board. So 4 of the E-Shows been working out really well. Running 4 of the one-legged soldiers. This is basically this card right here is our minus, but it's also a 2k counter. But it says activate main. You can send this character to the trash, give one of your opponents -3 costs. You can play this before your 8 Dawn turn, or like before your 9 Dawn turn or 8 Dawn turn, to combo with the next card that we have, or our Kados or our Sanjis, whatever, just to hit a bigger body. We're running 3 of the Jacks. This is another card you can combo with the one-legged soldier. This character has +4 costs. Activate a main, you may rest this card, draw 1 card, and trash 1 card from your hand, then KO one of your opponent's 3 cost or lower characters. So you combo the one-legged soldier with this, or the Isho with this. You can hit bigger bodies. With Isho, you can hit a 6 every turn. With one-legged soldier, you can hit a 6 with Jack. Suru, you can hit a 5. Just different scenarios like that. Then we're running 4 of the new 6-drop Monkey D. Luffy's. It says once per turn, this character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. Great effect, sticky body. When attacking, you may place 3 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Then if your opponent has 5 more cards in their hand, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. So great card right here at making your opponent discard. Recycling your KOs, whatever, from trash to get it back in your deck. So maybe you could possibly see it again, but who knows. Just a great card for making them discard, and sticky body on top of that, and it's 7k power, so it's perfect swing every time. We got 3 of the Sanjis here. I put it down to 3 so I could fit more bigger removal cards like the Jack and the Kato. So we got them at 3. But He can hit a 5 cost or lower, pretty much standard in my builds. Then we're running 4 of the Gum Gum Giants. So this is the build right here. You know, so far I've been liking it. I'll go over like maybe some changes I would make after you know, we get some games in with this list. But you know, let's get into the games, and I'll see y'all boys over there. But before we do, hey bro, drop that beat. All right, crew. Got a red green smoker here. Our hands looking nice. We got some ramp. We got an E-show. We're gonna keep this. No counter though, so it's gonna be a little risky if he's playing a rush build. See what he does here. Bam, bam. Just pass, no play. Good thing about going second, in this particular hand, we do got the Rona Zoro play. That's nice. We got a handful of bricks though, so that's not nice at all. He's got a smoker here. He doesn't got a smoker here. Eight in, we'll take that. We go down to 1 life here. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, we're on 7 done. 1 on, swing 5 over 4. Ooh. Now, 5 in. 5 in. Out jack. Draw 1, trash 1. We don't want to trash the E-show here, cause then he'll know what we're playing. Do that. We'll KO the Tashigi and we'll pass there. See what our opponent wants to do. We'll be on 10 down next turn, so we could possibly go for game, depending. Plays a Hody Jones, we might be screwed though. See what he does here. Okay, he's blockering up. That's a good sign for us. That is a good sign for us. Winging 10 at life. Okay, we'll take that. Trash. Going with 5 here. Good double blocker up. And 5 here. We get another 5 here. Alright. Now even if he's got the Hody, we're good. We done cycled. Our hand size is humongous. He does got the Hody. Well, we're good. And now our opponent Just loses. Yeah. GG's. Next turn, who's gonna be on? Yeah, so next turn we just blind swing Zorojoro. That puts us back up to 10. And it's gonna be 5, 5, 5, 8, gear 5, swing 6, swing 10, swing 12. Wasn't no way he was surviving that. GG to our opponent, man. Let's get on to the next game, crew. Alright, crew, we got a kid here. We're gonna take first. Look for some ramp. We got some ramp. Very important to ramp up and try not to give your opponent free life in this matchup. Got a ramp. Swing 7 here. Just a life. He gets a trigger off of that. Nice for him. Swinging 5 here. We're gonna save our one-legged soldier for this matchup. Kinda have to. He plays out the Basil Hawkins, which is good for him, I guess. We're just gonna play our Luffy here and pass. We're not gonna swing in and give him a free life. See what he does here. He's on his 6th done turn. 6th done turn. He has to have a card to flip his life face down if he wants to be able to make his Basil Hawkins blocker again. He's swinging 5 here. We're just gonna take. Swing another 5. We're gonna counter out of that one. Okay. Playing some bodies here. Let's see. Okay. So we only got 2 cards in trash. So for our Luffy effect to work, we would need more in trash. But can lay out Jack here, draw 1 trash 1, trash the blocker here, KO his blocker here. We'll go seven in here. We'll use a fetch, shuffle back 3, make him ditch a card. He gets the beige trigger, makes it where we can attack. That's nice. We'll swing 5 into his Basil Hawkins here. He's gonna take it and give it so he can get rid of our life. Makes sense. Now he will be able to make his Uruj blocker. That's fine. We do got some big bodies on board he has to worry about, and we do got some minus in our hand, so we can hit some bigger bodies, which is nice. It'd be nice if we see an Isho, preferably. See how it goes. See what our opponent does here. This matchup is very annoying, really, for 13k in. I'm not getting it for free, buddy. 7k over, you can have that. Okay, he's gonna make this guy blocker. That's good news for us. Well, would have been good news for us. He does got 6 cards in hand. We can play Isho out here. That's gonna help us out. I'm gonna swing 5 in here. Counters out. Swing 8 in here. Takes. Gonna swing 7. Shuffle back some of our counter here. And a rusher. Takes. Down to 1 life. Good for us. He's probably gonna play the law this turn, which means he won't be able to strap up too much and get rid of our jack or our monkey D Luffy. We do got the Kaido next turn, so Kaido will be able to hit a 9 with Isho on board. He is strapping up, so he's gonna save 7. That's good. Like to see it. He is playing out the law. That's good. We'll take this life here. Get a Gum Gum Giant. That's even better. Ooh. Ooh. He didn't make his law a blocker. It's kind of interesting. So what we'll do here, we'll play out Kaido. He would have made his law a blocker. I still would have KO'd it. So I mean, there's that. We'll go 7 in here. Eight. Nine. And 10. And that's GG's. That's the Kid matchup. You gotta play this matchup, you know. It's different every time, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. There's really not even a set strategy yet that I've formed. I do try to go like a little wide in the early game and try to avoid taking hits, because once they start dropping them kids and like trashing your life, or Basil Hawkins trashing your life, it gets really, really hard. And then especially if they're getting triggers on top of that, like the Gang Beige and the Tory triggers, you know, it's just a rough matchup, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But it's not unwinnable, especially in this removal list, because you do have the Ishos, which once we establish the Isho on board, even if he did play that Law or Kid, you just put 1 down on Isho. We would have been on our 10 down turn. You put 1 down on Isho, that drops everything -3, and your Kaido can kill anything that's 9 or lower at that point, because they will be -3. So, you know, it works out good. And you'll also get the Don back off the Kaido effect, so you will have 1 up for Gum Gum Giant to also be safe, you know, while doing that play. But as you see there, you know, once you establish the Isho, your Kaido, your Jack, and your damn, what the fuck is his name? I forgot his name already, bro. Your Sanjis. I don't know how I forgot his name. Actually, both Sanjis, you know, are a whole lot better, because even if they got like the Law or the Kid on board as a blocker, you can put 1 on Isho, use your Rush Sanji, and rest it down so you can attack. So, you know, I think Isho is probably the move going forward in removal. But let's get on to the next game, crew. Alright, crew, we got a Law here. Get it, let's get it. Pass. Do got some ramp in hand. That's always good to see. You know what I'm talking about. We're gonna swing 5 here. You know he don't want to give it to us. Oh, he does want to give it to us. Then we're gonna play out our Zoro. Plays out of Tashigi. He's trying to set up that board we don't like, huh? Take that here. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's go 2 on, swing 6. Swing 6. They got another Zoro here. Plays the Cavendish. Swinging 5 at us here. Okay. Counter out of both of those. Alright, alright. We're in action here. I wasn't playing a 6 drop, but Sanji's good too. We'll leave the Cavendish on board because we don't really care for it right now. Swing 4 into the Shishigi. Gave it to us for way cheaper than I thought he would. Swing 6 in the life here. Another 6 in the life. 7 in the life. He must be bricked up, son. Alright. He's on 8 down here, so he can do Hody. He's playing the law to gain a life. Makes sense. He's got to get rid of some of these bodies, though. It's unfortunate for him. He made it where our world couldn't attack. We'll get rid of the Frankie here. And we get into another Sanji. It's perfect for us. Swing 6 at life. Ooh, I'll do that. We're gonna do the Sanji here. We're gonna return 4 with the Sanji. I'm gonna return 4 with the Sanji because we're gonna do this right here. Swing 5. Yeah, and he quit there. Yeah, we was gonna swing 5, 5. It'd been 5, 5, 7, and then 9, and he wouldn't have been able to get out of that. So that's the the green yellow law matchup, bro. You know, that lasted the whole 5 turns, but hey, it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You see these little rush Sanjis and shit. You know, it be like that. But hey, man, you know, especially having the 2 Zoro on board, being able to return 4 Don, because we're gonna get them back anyway with the Zoro swings. Just a unique little play right there, man. But that's it for the games. Let's get back to the debt list. I'll tell you what I may change or, you know, may not change. All right, crew. So, and back in the debt list now. I like the debt list so far. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. There's not too many bricks. We're running what is 6, 10, 13, 16. So it's 16 bricks right now. I like it where it's at right now. You could actually play the Searcher Law if you wanted to. I don't know what I would cut for Searcher Law, so don't even ask because this list is kind of tight as is. I mean, maybe one E-Show. Could cut the 10 drop even. It's good to have though. Maybe one E-Show, 1 10 drop, and 2 Suru. I don't know. I like having Suru just because it makes sure your Kaido will be able to hit an 8 drop. But you know, I don't know what I would cut for that. But the only thing I would change if Blackbeard is really relevant in the meta is instead of the 9-cost Kaidos, we would just go right here and swap it out for the black Kaidos. To be honest, you could even mix the black Kaidos in as is. Maybe go down 1 E-Show, one regular Kaido or 1 purple Kaido and add 2 black Kaidos. You could do that as well. But I think if Blackbeard is really like, you know, relevant in the meta, the 9-drop Kaido or even Stussy. No, not Stussy because she's on play. But the Kaido though, activated main. He does play around Blackbeard. So you know, this is another tech choice you can use as well. It is good into other matchups as well, making them discard, and it does kind of play into our E-Show and our 6-drop Luffy, making them discard cards. because you could do you could swing with this Luffy, make him discard a card, and then play out your non-drop Black Kato, make him discard another card, which is just devastating to your opponent's hand, as well as playing Isho the turn before to make them discard 2 cards. Isho's good, man, but once you ruin the surprise, they try to play around it. But hey, them playing around it means they're low cards in hand. So as long as you're going wide on the board, you're gonna be able to take them out, you know, either way. It really doesn't matter. But so far, I like the list where it's at. I will do some more testing, you know, and maybe make a future video about it, man. But hey, if you have any questions or you know, I will have the deck list in the description. But hey, let me know, man, if y'all have any questions or anything about certain matchups. I'm still figuring out some matchups because, you know, Op10 still is new. It is. I haven't been playing a lot of the Op10 leaders. I haven't had any troubles with the green yellow law with this though, but it could be a problem when it comes to the kid. But we do, like I said, if that matchup becomes, like, you know, dominant in the meta, or Blackbeard, the non-drop Kato can take care of the kid for you, no problem. Especially if you have established the ISO the turn before. -3 on any of them, you can kill the kid by trashing it, and the only thing that can save it is their Tashigi, which you can remove from board before then, unless they play at the same turn. But you know, if that matchup ever becomes like super dominant, super relevant, then you know, we'll worry about that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, man. But hey, man, if y'all like content like this, like I said in the beginning, you made it this far in the video, man, make sure you hit that like and that sub button for your boy, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.